playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here we go with the Packer offense guided by their decorated QB with a long list of Pro Bowls and other accolades next to his name, of course. Aaron Rodgers leading the way.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Rodgers going to come out throwing. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Danielle Hunter gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers, and able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Rodgers now to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. On the return is Peterson. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Now 2nd and 3. He'll drop to throw. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings first down as he'll get this up past the 40. Now a give left side for Peterson. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. They work now on 2nd and 9. They're going to look to throw. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Catch number 44 of on the year. It's a first down. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. And I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Back to the ground, Peterson. Oh, what a juke into space. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Point after here coming up. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Rodgers' throw into the hands of Gonzalez here. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 23 yards to pick up there.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Making the stop there, Danielle Hunter. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Now a draw play. This is Jones. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Here's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, they can also make plays.
They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Jones. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Now Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. 4th down and no hesitation from Matt LaFleur as he sends out the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here are the Vikings to take over. They're on top here as they come up on a 1st and 10, trying to make amends for that loss week at the hands of Seattle. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. Now Peterson running right. He'll get this down to the 38. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7. They run again with Peterson. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. They'll try the middle with Peterson. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Peterson. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd down, Peterson. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Here's a screen to Powell. Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Vikings had 6 to their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told, and it's polished off by a Viking score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Green Bay returning on offense, led by running back Aaron Jones. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to, just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock, but barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. In motion left is Sharp. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Throwing is Rodgers. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And what is going on here? Are they serious? 1st down, and they're in punt formation. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And that falls to the ground defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now it's Rodgers. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Here's Braden Mann now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. And the Vikings going to take over here one more time before the half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Ready for the 2nd half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this 3rd quarter. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moss.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. He may go. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Jones. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. One back in the game. That's Jones, second and goal. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll kick it away for the second time. This will be fielded at the 17. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On second down, here's Rodgers. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 45-yard line. To throw is Rodgers. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Gonzalez. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. On the delay, Jones. Oh, able to avoid him. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And the second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. It's the fullback. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. Rodgers will throw for it. And the Packers have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time to move out in front. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had that lead that is now gone. It is completely gone. How does that affect the psyche? Or am I reading into that too much? They should be okay still?
No, you're not reading into it too much at all. You've got to wonder what the psyche is of a team, because once you build up a lead and things are rolling pretty well, you don't expect it to change. And for it to change this dramatically, and now they're the team doing the chasing, yeah, you want to check out where they are mentally and whether or not they have it in them to come back. We'll soon find out.
Yeah, they're on their heels a bit right now. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. This is taken at the 15. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. He's looking sharp here so far in the 3rd quarter, Charles.
It appears that the halftime gave him a little bounce. Came out, spring in his legs, a little pep in his step, and he's taking off and running really well in the 3rd quarter.
Sometimes we talk about how guys don't want halftime to come, and some guys, they're happy when that break gets there.
You never know which way it's going to go. He's taking advantage of it in this one, though.
That one goes for 24 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
These Packers and these Packer fans really thrive with the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw. Oh, leaping, and he makes the grab. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
But these Packers and these Packer fans really thrive with the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 59 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to swell the lead to 6. And his kick is indeed good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
A 10th carry now for Peterson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This is 2nd and 8. Again, Peterson, 32-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete to Moss. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They run over center with Peterson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
A try here for the extra point. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. On 1st down, Rodgers. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
On second down, it's Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Packers on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Here's Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down. Here's Rodgers to throw. He hits Adams complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. We watched them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete. 2nd and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Once more from the 11, 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Gonzalez. Here's 3rd down and 5. Rodgers to throw. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
So here we go. The Packers will line up to go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. They come up now on 2nd and 2. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Back to throw. Completes this to Jefferson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. It's his man complete. It's Moss. They'll come up now on 2nd down. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. And they take a knee. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they will take a knee here.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they